and welcome to Geekatplay Studio Tutorials. On this tutorial we'll look on dodge and burn techniques. It's widely used when you work on retouching photos. And here's an example. In previous tutorials we'll look how to use some tools, and you can look right here to touch up some skin colors, readjusting just to clean up. And again, examples, let's go right here a little bit closer, and you can see some small details removed. Overall, it's a very nice clean skin, so it doesn't need to do a lot of work on this one, but sometimes you may need involve quite a bit extensive modifications. Of course, we can check, and you can see just right here how and where what was added. Okay, next what I want to do, it is add some shadows and highlights, but in a gentle way to these photos. For example, I want to add a little bit more dimensions to here, and to do this we need to go create a new layer. We'll go to fill this layer with a 50% gray color. Okay, next we need to switch this layer to the soft light. Soft light, which allowed us by modifying darker or brighter area to create shadows or highlights easy. And we'll do this by using a simple brush and switching between white and black color. The one thing you want to be sure you have it very low opacity, so about 10%, so you want to have it very gentle. If you're using Vicom pad with touch sensitive, you want to enable. In this case, it will be nice strokes. You can apply it depending how hard pressure you will have it. So I'll set probably about 8-9 around this area. You also can modify your brush if you want slightly with adjusting hardness or other options. I'm just using very soft edge brush, so I don't want have hard edges. This will help me also. The next things will just come a little bit closer. Okay, you can modify size of your brush by using a square brackets, open or close it. And what I'm going to do right here, very gently, just add a little bit more on the cheek. I don't want to come up with a special shadows. I just want emphasize on some of those areas where right now exist. And normally I'm starting with a shadow kind of brush. The reason is why I will go after with my white and fixing some of those areas where I don't want it. So like right here, for example, I'm going a little bit more increase on the lips, but I want white teeth, so afterwards I'm going. Many times when you work, this is first rough touch. If you work a little bit more with a fine touch, you always can press X key to switch between black and white. And of course, if you use the white one, let's reduce size. You can see right here we start highlighting a little bit better right here. Again, how to say, be a little bit careful with creating and just overall, so we don't want to have this kind of marbleization going on there. Okay. Also on the eyes, still we're using white. What I like to do is just add a little bit more white to this area. And eyes will work after. You'll see how we can bring a little bit more out of the eyes. Right here one. We can just go in a slightly highlight another one as well. Okay, mostly right areas where the veins, just make them a little bit less visible, a bit more wider. Okay, till we're here, you also again will switch. Let's reduce smaller, switch to the black, and just a little bit more add shadowing kind of to our eyes. this one. As well, bring here. So this is overall. We can go to small details. If it was a male model, I probably add more towards wrinkles to emphasize them a little bit higher. Again, this is a female model, so I want to do this. Okay, right here, let's increase size. Kind of softer applied. Again, I'm doing this darker. I'm going after with a white brush and kind of fixing if I'm going too much shadows. Okay, this was done with Beauty Dish, so we have a very bright forehead. Maybe we'll just small touch to bring down and add extra highlights afterwards. Okay. And right here, and I do like actually add more of them on a close because it will give it this kind of very nice look, texturing kind of dimension on the close as well. In normal on the close it's very easy, you just go with the dark, you just add a little bit more shadows to these areas. Like right here. Kind of change to the white, and we'll just add right these areas, white touches. So what, as example, you can see right here. So let's give it a little bit more extra dimension. So let's increase, and I can now kind of add a bit softness to here. Again, if this one is a little bit too hard, we maybe would want going very small. Okay, apply it. On the neck, I want to remove with those wrinkles, kind of make them a little bit smoother. Okay, we'll go closer here and just slightly highlights in these areas. Okay, a little bit touching, and forehead. Just add a little bit more. Again, this is with highlights, we're kind of removing, smoothing skin. Okay, next let's go a little bit closer to the eyes, and right here we have it reddish. So I'm going to smooth this out. Let's pop up back to 9. Again, it's very gentle. I'll just remove a little bit of the reddish from this area. Okay, just going with the skin flow kind of. Okay, so let's go zoom out. And right here we have a very gentle dodge and burn. The teeth may be a little bit too bright. Have a little bit too much attention to them. So we'll go switch and bring them slightly down. You can see with the lines we're going on the cheeks, we have it Just look a little bit more touch as well, eyes. So this is one way to do kind of techniques, and it's classic, and normally you'll spend a lot of time to do this touch and burn. You modify it, you can go back and add more shadows and highlights to kind of bring more glamour look to your photo. Thank you for watching this tutorial from Geekatplay Studio. Please remember visit us on the web is www.geekatplay.com.